So tomorrow, June 18th, marks the one-year anniversary of the loss of the Titan submersible. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada today released an update on the investigation. The Titan, you may recall, was a carbon fiber deep submersible vessel that was offering paid trips to the Titanic. It was on one of these trips that the sub was lost, with the deaths of 5 people, including 3 paying passengers, the founder of the company Oceangate, and a French ocean explorer. The update from the Transportation Safety Board indicates that the investigation is now in the report writing phase. In this phase, a draft report is produced and then sent to all interested parties for comment, for additions, and corrections. Those are then evaluated by the board, which produces a final report, which then gets submitted to the public. This process often takes several months, so I wouldn't expect the report in the immediate future. The Transportation Safety Board also notes that the Titan and its launch platform were imported into Canada via land from the United States in 2021 and 2022 through separate border crossings. In 2021 and 2022, the Titan and its launch platform were transported to various dive sites aboard the Canadian flagged vessel Horizon Arctic. In 2023, the Canadian vessel Polar Prince was used to transport and support the Titan and its platform to the dive sites. In those 3 years, Titan conducted 7 dives in Canadian waters and 3 dives in Canada's EEZ. It also conducted 19 dives outside of Canadian waters, or EEZ, which included the dives to the Titanic. For those dives, the Titan was transported from a Canadian port and returned to a Canadian port on a Canadian-flagged vessel. It notes that during these dives, the Titan and its launch platform were not registered or certified in Canada or any other country as vessels. This is interesting since they are able to operate independently from the mothership. They would arguably legally be vessels of their own and require registration and flagging. The investigation also identified submersibles operating in Canadian waters, both before and after June 2023. Some are registered in Canada, some outside of Canada, and some are not registered. As a result, the Transportation Safety Board has sent a letter to Transport Canada. That letter to Transport Canada mostly reiterates the facts that I just stated, but it also makes note that Transport Canada has an internal policy from June 2005 on passenger submersible craft. The Transportation Safety Board states that they've been unable to confirm if Transport Canada has exerted any regulatory oversight over these submersibles. It should be noted that the marine personnel regulations include a requirement for those operating a passenger submersible craft to have an endorsement and a master certificate. It also sounds like the Transportation Safety Board may be suggesting that there's been some violation of the coasting trade regulations. If these are autonomous vessels and they're being imported into Canada with no oversight, then that would be a violation of those rules. The final report should be an interesting read. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching.